Wall Street, and as you can see, the Walgreens, which was ransacked 50 times in less than 30 minutes, has been bit. This morning, Walgreens employees came to work to find the glass shattered. If it wasn't for these metal barricades holding back the fentanyl hordes, the masses of fentanyl hordes, Walgreens got bipped as well, less than a mile away. Sometime last night, 2 a.m. If you look over yonder, you can see a massive Palestinian protest. My question today is, why aren't people protesting for the 3,000 people who have died from fentanyl in San Francisco between the years 2019 and 2023? Everywhere you look are the signs of the decline of Western civilization.
They're gonna come back and get you.
They can do anything. Look. Shit.
Why?
Are they gonna get to the getaway car?
Shit, you must got run.
This is the store on 25 Lobos.
Hey.
We have this person that is a big.
Crime is out of control now in San Francisco. The first clip was of the ransacking of 2 Walgreens stores on Market Street by drug users at 2 a.m. on December 23rd. The second clip was the robbing of Neiman Marcus of expensive items in daylight hours. And the third was an unknown small business that will likely be out of business in the coming weeks. How much more of this will we have to endure? When are our elected officials going to step up and do their job? Crime has become so bad here that the Safeway in Fillmore is now closing after 40 years of serving a mostly disadvantaged public. An NAACP leader was filmed speaking about this during a public hearing.
Have recent harm right now, right before your eyes, for Safeway to summarily say we are out of here without respecting the black community, to be engaged in the decision. That's another wound, and I hope that you will deal with the immediate wound and unanimously today commit to supporting Supervisor Preston's measure to say to Safeway, put the brakes on the car, let everybody get aboard, and make sure that this be a decision that will reveal a dream team working together to give black people their fair share in this town. Thank you very much.
Critical store. This is like the store for all the elderly in the neighborhood. They can walk over here. There's no stairs. Easy in, easy out.
It's not helping the black community. It's not helping the homeless. It's not helping us at all.
Tonight, it's the very real human cost of a neighborhood closure. The Safeway in San Francisco's Fillmore district is set to shut down, and the community says it's more than just a bag of groceries. Neighbors in the Fillmore and Western Addition neighborhoods are still angry tonight, saying if this plan goes through, it will have long-term negative implications on the city's black community. The announced closure for that store in the heart of the city on Webster Street came late last week. Tonight, ABC 7 News reporter J.R. Stone is hearing the calls from neighbors and community leaders and brings us this story.
In less than 2 months, this Safeway grocery store will close, according to executives.
You're gutting it. You're just gutting the neighborhood.
Community members are outraged, saying seniors and handicapped individuals have been forgotten about. Those with Safeway say they have entered into an agreement to sell the 3+ acre site to a real estate company for a mixed-use development project to include housing and commercial retail space.
They need to really do things about taking things from the inner city that we need, and then you're developing housing. Housing for who? The homeless? You need to do better than that.
It is a destruction of a community.
And those thoughts from Dr. Amos Brown of the NAACP are echoed by those that live in the Western Addition, who believe this will directly impact low-income Black and Asian communities. Mayor London Breed told our partners at the SF Standard this is a real and rare opportunity to add a significant amount of new homes in this part of our city and even a new grocery store. But plans for a new grocery store have not been solidified, and community members we spoke with took target at the mayor.
And for London to not even fight for the Black community, to have this store stay here for the Blacks, it seems like they're just moving all the Blacks out.
So you're blaming the mayor on this?
I blame London because I think London should have done more. She was raised in this area.
Supervisor Dean Preston's office says they reached out to Safeway and the developer to explore the possibility of including a grocery store as part of any planned development at the site.
They need to stop the car, slow things down, and permit this Black community to get aboard and include us.
The closure of this store means that shoppers will have to travel more than a mile to another Safeway or Lucky Supermarket, a little more than half a mile if and when a new Trader Joe's opens in Hayes Valley. J.R. Stone, ABC 7 News.
I and everyone else noticed that the Reverend, the NAACP member, did not mention the problem of crime and the city's inability to deal with it. Upset citizens talk about it, as you saw in the second clip, but no one else does. Why? If we don't start having honest conversations about how we can solve the San Francisco problems of crime mostly, we will become a zombie wasteland and the middle class will flee, or we will descend into the Wild West here, or both. Where is the city that I love? Where is the beautiful town that I plan to grow old in? Please vote these people and anyone who stands for the same out.